Hi, fellow Jaguar friends. I wanted to say hello to you all. Show off my 2014 Jaguar F-Type. The headlights were doing a strange thing. One worked fine like always. The other one was coming on, and then a few minutes later it would flash off and on a little bit. I thought at first it was the auto headlight thing doing something, but turns out it was something else. So I bought a pair of those, they are called Diode Dynamics, and they are the SD3 or 3DS or something like that. And I got those to replace both sides because that's what was recommended for me on the Jaguar side. So on the Jaguar fan forum or whatever on Facebook. So I thought I would just make a video on how to do it since I didn't find any videos on how to do that. So let's get started. So we will start with the passenger side first, and as you see, there is the housing for the headlight thing right here. So this has got to get moved out of the way first, and you will need a 13/32 size socket. So once you get these bolts off, this will lift out of the way. You'll need to unplug this, and then that'll give you a little bit of access to the bottom. You've got those two cords in the way, but I think that it's possible to work around those. And then once you get that, there is a little cover, a little rubber cover with a little tab to pull on, and that will expose the actual headlight bulb itself. Alright, so when I did the other side, I found that you have to release that little cable, that little power cable right beneath it. Not a very big deal. And then you have to twist it very slightly to pull it free of its bracket. And there it is from the right side. There's a little, you can't see it, but there's a little fastener, or you have to twist sort of like a bottle top, and you have to turn it toward the engine. I think on the other side it was toward the engine as well, and then the light comes free of its bracket. And then the new bulb is in, and you twist that little bottle cap thing to secure it in, and then plug it in. And then once it's all hooked up, you just put everything back, starting with the little cover, then the little plug, and then set this back in its little bolt spots and put the bolts on. So the passenger side, the driver's side is exactly the same thing, except for it looks like you've got like I think that might be a power steering pump that is in the way. And you will need a 5/16 to get that out of the way. And I did it already, but I wanted to check to make sure I had tightened that retainer ring, because I'm not sure if I did or not, so I got to take that back out and look for that. If I did, great. If I didn't, I'm glad I checked it. So that's how it's done, guys. I hope you are finding this beneficial as Jaguars go. I had a couple of Jaguar XJS's for many years, and some of the repairs on these cars can be a real pain to try to figure out how to get done. And but as far as this one, the F-Type goes, that was a pretty easy repair. Have a great day. And of course, the most important part is to check your work when you're done. And it looks like they're working on both sides, so I at least got the electricity hooked up to them. And then after that, you close up the car and have a beer.